Alright, getting ready to change the blade in the 17-inch bandsaw to a resaw blade. First off, we want to disconnect the bandsaw from the main power, so make sure it's unplugged. Second, we're going to go ahead and pull this guy up. So release the tension here and raise up the blade guard. Okay. Next up, we're going to open this up, and we want to put the blade tension back to 1. Next, we're going to turn the blade tension lever to the left. So we're going to go like that. Now the blade is, as you can see here, loose. Now it's going to come out. The next step is to put on a pair of gloves because we're going to be handling the blade. So the next step is to remove the table insert and the table pin, which is, here's the table pin, here's the table insert. And it's pretty easy to remove the insert. Just be careful. But then here, with the table pin, you might have some trouble. So if you grab a 12mm wrench, that'll fit right on, and then you can just loosen it up from there. So go ahead and take that out. Okay, and once we have the insert out and the table pin removed, the next step is to make sure that the guide bearings here are far away from the blade as possible. So loosen up those and then just kind of separate those all the way from each other here. There we go. And we'll go down here, pop this guy open, and do the same thing here. So just push those away from each other. There. Now we're loose. Now we can proceed to the next step. Okay, and then the next step is to take the blade and remove the blade from the top and bottom wheels. To the bottom. Alright, so you'll see here, you're like, oh, I can't get it out of here. So this, you'll notice that there's a slot that it just, once these doors are open, you can have access to that. And then you can just take the blade and slide it out. So I need to open up these doors further so I can take the blade and slide it out. Okay, so the blade is off of the wheels and through that little hinge there. So then we just take the blade at the table and just slide it right out. Perfect. Now there's your blade. Ready for the upgrade. Then the next thing you want to take care of is to maybe clean up your saw. I don't have a dedicated dust collector going to it. So there's a dust port here and a dust port here. I don't have anything going to them, so I'm going to have to just spend a few minutes and clean this up. Alright guys, so I got this blade from Laguna, had it delivered yesterday, and they really do a great job with the packaging. This is 131.5 resaw king, so that should be able to resaw my 12-quarter sycamore slabs. So we'll just that, and then bring it over here, and let's see, how do people do it? Fail. Let's try it again. There we go. Super safe because they have that blade protector right there. So we'll take the blade protector off. Take this blade protector off here. Oh wow, yeah. I'm going to slide the blade through the table slot, ensuring that the teeth are pointed. Let's try this again. We're going to slide the blade through the table slot here, and we will ensure that the blade teeth are pointed just like that, where each saw tooth is pointed towards the ground. Alright. So we'll go this way, straight through. Go underneath. Make sure to get it in between the blade guards. We're going to come up through the side of the door hinge here. Okay, that's in. We're going to come up to indicate those blade guards. There. Hold it there. Then I come up. Make sure that's covered there. And that. There we go. That's in. That's on. That's in. That's on. Okay, then what's the next thing? If the teeth will not point downward in any orientation, the blade is inside out. No. Okay, then slip the blade through the blade guides and mount it on the upper and the lower wheels. Okay, and then tighten the blade with the tension lever. So we're going to move the tension lever. So now that we have the blade in, we're going to take this and we're going to set that, and we're going to tighten the blade with this, and we're just going to pull. Now that we have the blade in, we can insert our table pin. but we will hold off on the table insert until we take care of setting the blade placement. Okay, now once I have the blade set, I still have to make some minor adjustments, but I'm seeing that there's a point where the blade does not go right in the center here, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the blade guides. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust these two here, and then the back one here, and I'm gonna do the same thing here with those two blade guides, and then the one back here, which you just turn this knob and it goes, this guy goes forward and back. So according to the booklet, I can set it to where there's a 16th of an inch gap here and from the rear here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay folks, so I was able to adjust the blade tension hand wheel, and it's in the booklet it says between 6 and 8, and I have a 1 inch thick blade, so I spin it a few times and everything sounds smooth. This doesn't grab on anything. Everything's spinning freely. We're gonna go ahead and tighten everything up and give this baby a whirl. Wish me luck. Alright, so I have everything all buttoned up here. Put the table insert in, put the table plug insert there. I have it plugged in. We're just going to go ahead and start this bad boy up. Here we go. Alright guys, so all I did here was just tighten up the tension a little bit, and it's quieter now. Okay, so with the blade change, I have a 1 inch blade, 3 teeth per inch. We're going to go ahead and resaw this 12/4 sycamore, and I'm going to split it right down the middle. Here we go. Right through it. Okay, let's bring this over here because I'm amazed. That cut is smooth. And that thing chewed right through it. Holy cow, like it was a piece of pine or something. I can't even talk. That's crazy. The resaw blade. Laguna, 1 inch, 3/4 TPI. This is where I'm at right here. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, the resaw king. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Fantastic. I highly recommend, highly recommend Laguna Resaw King blade.